Hi YouTube, this is PS2 Games 15 here, and I'm here with another video for my PS2. It's P-R, first game behind me, recommend. And if you know that guy right there, that's Wei Shen, and know the music, that's right out his door. I didn't really go far, I should have actually played more. Kind of lazy of me. But Sleeping Dogs, the definitive edition right there. This is for the PS4. This is a fantastic game. This is fucking awesome. Open world, kung fu, fast cars, fighting, shooting, exploring. Game. This is an awesome game. Because I knew this was True Lies. No, not True Lies. True Crime. True Lies is a movie. Watch True Lies too. True Crime. Like Hong Kong or whatever it's gonna be, but they canceled it, and then Square Enix, what is it? Oh, United Front picked it up and made it Sleeping Dogs. I saw that live action trailer back in the day. That, oh my god, that's one of the best trailers ever. That I watched that millions of times. And this game, I beat this game on the PS3 and I beat it again on the PS4. Sleeping Dogs. Don't sleep on it. I know that's a joke right there, but this is a fucking awesome game. I recommend this game a lot. Great open world game that can last for hours. First P game, and that is Pirates: Legend of the Black Cat. Actually, kind of a hidden gem. That's what I'm talking about right here. This is a pretty cool game that you find on a PS2. Now, maybe we'll talk about this game. It's easy gameplay. You're just Black Cat, a pirate. Oh, yeah, oh, wow. Geez, sorry. I forgot what I'm only halfway through, but it's a cool pirate game. You sword fight. You actually have like a pistol. I think it's like one or two. Like, it's a pirate thing. You go around this cool open world as well, but it looks like different islands or stages. And if there's like a chime, like you can dig up gold like underneath. It has treasure in it. This was better than I thought. It's a pretty good game, and when I started making this video, I thought about that pirate game that's coming out, and I forgot what that game is. I thought about it. I know it's coming out pretty soon. It was on during the Summer Game Fest. I can't remember what it is. It's coming out because it was a canceled game. Some company says, no, we want to bring it out. It's coming out pretty soon. Maybe next year, I'm not sure. It's similar to this game right here. This is awesome. Legend of Black Cat. From Electronic Arts, of all people. It's a pretty good game. Get this game. Next, Project Snowblind, right here. This is actually my second copy of this. I got this way back in the day, probably like 2005, and I beat it and I sold it off. And then I realized, like, wait a minute, I want to play that game. And I bought this game again a couple years ago. Good first-person shooter. It's like in the future where like you have all these cool weapons and cool technology and stuff. They have cool tanks and like everything else. And then like China comes out of nowhere and like invades some place. I forgot where it is. It's been forever since I watched this, but it's really good RPG. I know this was supposed to be like a sequel to like the Deus Ex games, but then they like canceled it, went ahead and started a new one, and then this one came out of nowhere and like replaced it. This is an awesome PS2 game, awesome first-person shooter. Anyone who wants an old school one, which is really not old school, it's again 2005. This is it right here. I bought this back in the day for like $20 when it came out. That's the thing. It was brand new, $20. I remember buying it at Walmart because I worked there at the time. Most of this game is pretty cheap. Like the Pirates game, you get it for $10. This one about 12 to 10 10 to 12 around there. These are cheap games. If you want a good PS2 collection, get this. Project Snowblind, get this game. Start on my R's, and that is actually, again, just realized, just like Project Snowblind, Racing Evolution right here. This is like the Ridge Racer series right here. Maybe I've talked about this game before. I'm not sure, but this is an awesome racing game right here. I had this game and I sold it probably in a, I don't know, maybe a garage sale like a long time ago, and I picked it up again, and it's a great racing game. Like, what is her name? Oh, I need to do research and stuff. But you play as her right there. She was an ambulance driver, and then like the crew that you get hired for, like their driver. They get hurt, and she's really good, so they ask her to drive, and then she does. And there's another lady. Oh, they're probably right here. You can see it. There's that lady right there, and her right there. They're like rivals, and you just go, like, every race, there's a cool story to it, and that's what I loved about it. Because a lot of Ridge Racer games are just, back in the day, Ridge Racer is just go drive fast. It was arcadey type feel. Like, it was the opposite of Gran Turismo back in the day on the PS1 and PS2, and putting the story on it, putting like the cool anime-esque type characters in it, even made it cooler. If you want a cool racing game on the PS2, R Racing Evolution, get this game, Namco. It's pretty cool. Going back to Sleeping Dogs, I put this because you might know the game I'm going to show you here, because if anyone watched my videos, I have it on my games I picked up recently game, and I needed a new case for it, but here it is, Jet Li Rise of Honor right here. I've never played it yet, haven't played it. I know, I should. I have tons of games on here to play, but I have not played this yet. I picked this up because I'm like, I always wanted to try it, always wanted to figure out, because I know you have a cool Kung Fu action double pistol, go from there, like boom, 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 boom. And then you got cool Jet Li fighting style, because Jet Li's awesome. I watched almost all his movies. They're awesome. Perhaps when I get into it, maybe I'll give it like a review. Maybe I should review this game after I play it. Whatever. Rise of Honor. Pretty cool. Again, most of these games, I remember seeing on eBay, like Rise of Honor, $10. I got that for $13.25. At Game Room, a local store, and yeah, $13.25 for it. eBay's $10, probably cheaper there online. I paid a little bit more than what it should be, but it's still pretty awesome. Racing, like all these games, 10 to 20 bucks at max. You can play it. If you want a good collection, that's what I said a lot. If you want a good collection, PS2 is where to go. This is a awesome game. I remember seeing this on G4 when it was actually still in Japan, and they were not going to bring it over. But then I think there was like a big demand for it, and it came over. I have it on the PS4. It's actually where I'm playing, which I beat on there and this. But here's the game. Rogue Galaxy, right there. This game sucks you in. And it's just, you go along with the characters and how they evolve and develop through the story. A little Star Warsy. I know that it's not really much of a word, but a little, Star Wars and Final Fantasy mixed together. This is what happens when you get off of work and make videos. I just got off of work. Rogue Galaxy, Star Wars, Final Fantasy, blended into the two, you get this. It is just a fantastic, and it's an action RPG, so you have all control of the cool thing. You see the monsters out in the level, and you fight them and stuff. The music is fantastic. I actually have some MP3s version of some of the music I found from this game. the characters, the voice acting, the environments, the world, because you go to different worlds, and each world has, like, you know, just like Star Wars, a sand world you're on. You live on a sand world. There's a jungle world. There's a city world. There's everything else. This is a great RPG game. Again, I think you probably get this here. I actually have it pulled up. $30. $20 to $30 for this game right here. I had Rogue Galaxy, bought that digitally on the PS4 behind me. I think only $10. I think so, yeah. If you want a cheap RPG that can last for hours, get this right here. You would not be disappointed. Here's a game I've had for a long time, and I got it just for what it is. You'll see it right here. Rumble Roses. It's my Konami, and then I think like Ukes. They made it, so they put their like the WWE wrestling game, but now with like a whole bunch of women wrestling in mud and on the ring, and I think that's sand. This is pretty much a cool anime style wrestling game with the original like wrestling. Never mind. Rumble Roses is pretty cool. I got it because it's a sort of those straightforward games like, oh yeah, hot women fight each other and everything else, but then they have like cool story art to it for each character, and it really like pulls you to like you want to know more, and just everything about it is pretty cool. This was fun. I like this. This is a fun wrestling game. I'm not really much into wrestling, which even though I wrestled when I was in school, I should have more. I don't really have much. But Rumble Roses was actually pretty awesome when I played it. I actually did have Rumble Roses in XX on the 360, but they took the story away. It was just the girls. And that was the whole thing. I'm like, why'd you take the story away? That was the whole point. I love fighting games for the story. I want to see why these people are fighting each other. And this is just in the 360 version. It was just like, nah, just wrestle, boob physics. Okay, well yeah, boob physics, but anything else? Nope, just that. Rumble Roses. I think you get this would be like $30. Maybe this might be the most expensive game on this lot right here. Which, I don't think it's that rare, but it's pretty cool. I got this back in the day. That's my original copy. Here is an awesome game that this was challenging, fun. It was a cool open world. A little God of War type video of it, but this is actually not really I guess a remake. It's a reimagine of it, but Rygar right here. And yawn. You have like your shield, like you have the shield there. The shield is for defense and for attack. You don't really have a sword, so it's kind of strategic on there. You can throw it, hit it around, but at the same time you got to figure out how to block it before the monster hits you, and everything else. It's a really it's actually very challenging. It's not difficult enough where you'll be like, oh, it's frustrating, throw the controller down, but not easy. Oops, hit the table. Sorry. Not easy where it's like, oh, well, I got through it there really fast. It's a great balance, a great game. Anyone wants a cool action game, you have it right here. Again, $10. 10, maybe 15, maybe less. I don't know, around there. I think I saw on eBay in here. But yeah, this was... You want a cool action game right here, get Rygar. And that's it. That's P through R. I have PS2 S games, and that's going to be 2 videos. I have a lot of S games like I did for the PS1. S is a very common name, a common letter for all these things like sleeping dogs. Right there, that's S. I might take next week off because next week is me and my wife are going to Sioux Falls for SuperCon. So I'm going to have to prepare for that first. So it might be after that. And I don't even know if I get the S games because I'm going to be talking about that. Of like what I bought and go from there. So, anyways, and please enjoy this, comment, like, subscribe. I can't believe I said that. I usually don't. Oh well. Love this video, and I hope to see you next time. See you later, YouTube.